I don't know what I'm doing with my life. So today we're going to talk about things that just, well, annoy us. Just purely fucking annoy us. And I know I'm one of those types of people who get annoyed rather easily. I'm easily, I guess the word, triggered. But that's something I know about myself. I know that I'm easily annoyed by things. I know some things most likely are just my little problem. But there are several things that several people are easily annoyed by. And it's not just coming from me. I actually looked some of these up just to see if I shared some of these crazy, very annoying things. And oh yeah, I wasn't alone. But I guess let's get started with number 5. Chewing, swallowing, breathing, and gulping loud. I don't know what it is about people and their inability to control their body, but it drives me insane. I cannot stand people who gulp really loudly. And even the movement of the gulp makes my insides curdle. Like, there's a point to this where I just want to punch someone right in the Adam's apple. I just look at it, watch it happen, and I just want to just knock it out of their throat. I mean, sometimes you can't control it. I will say there's the other end. Sometimes it's your body and you can't always control your body. But it doesn't mean that it won't annoy the fuck out of me. It doesn't mean that I won't punch the fuck out of you for doing it. I know Kiefer, for instance, can't stand when people chew loudly with their mouth open. I mean, that's his preference. I mean, I don't mind people who chew with their mouth open, but loudly I can see being really annoying. That part gets me. Like, I don't want to hear it. That noise, even me doing that right now, kind of just like, I gotta calm down, calming down. Although, I don't like breathing either. I don't like the sound of people like nasally breathing. It's like, or mouth breathing. That's the worst. And I know it's hard to control sometimes. You might not be able to breathe through your nose, but mouth breathing is disgusting. Nobody wants that. Number 4. Being a grammar Nazi. Now for me, I'm not necessarily a grammar Nazi about many things, but there are a couple key things, key words, literally, that just send me off the deep end. And one of my major key words is the term etc. I know I brought it up in a vlog once, but I want to explain to you all what the word is. It's not etc. A lot of people think it's ECT. Like when you see the little, abbreviation of it, they think it's ECT. No, the abbreviation is ETC. ETC. All right, I'm gonna put it like right here for you so you can even see it. ETC, which is et cetera. Technically, it's actually 2 separate words put together, which just means and so on. But a lot of people, including educators, college, university level educators, call it etc. Now, I don't know about you, but the minute that I have a teacher or educator tell me a word incorrectly or use a word incorrectly in a sentence, I lose all faith in them. I'm sorry. Does that make me an awful person? Probably. I'm not gonna lie. I try not to let it get to me, and a lot of times I ignore it when I hear it, but there are some times when I just can't let it go. I feel like I'd be doing someone a disservice if I didn't let them know that they're using the word or saying the word incorrectly. But the problem is a lot of people hate that. A lot of people hate being corrected. I also being one of them. I hate being corrected. One time I was calling quinoa, thinking that that's how it was pronounced because I've only saw it written and I never heard it said. So dumb little Chad was sitting there calling it quinoa when the whole time it was called quinoa, which I like the word quinoa better, so probably gonna still call it that. And on the other end, yes, I mess up words all the time. So this one word bugging me really does technically make me a hypocrite. But I'm okay with that because honestly, fucking say it correctly. Et cetera. Say it with me. Et cetera. Et cetera. Number 3. Number 3 is one of those things that make me hate a person to the core, and that is being told what to do. It goes down to every childhood thing that I could think of, but I cannot stand being told what to do. Maybe it's because I was raised an only child, technically, but I cannot handle when somebody gives me orders like I'm some little idiot child. Not to say that children are idiots, but like, I don't know, I'm just saying that. I'm just spouting things that I think in my head as it comes. Because honestly, it just purely aggravates me. And to be honest, I'll most likely hate you for the rest of your life. Even if you start to warm up on me, I'll still remember that moment you told me what to do. And I'm like, no. Especially if I have no relationship with you. I've never met you before and you're telling me what to do. Or even worse, when you know the person and you're doing them a favor and they start bossing you around like they own you or something. No. No. I ain't having that. I ain't having that, and I will probably punch you in the throat just like if you were gulping. And I know the other end of it, I do. And I know that I'm being a little bit irrational when it comes to this, because sometimes you do need a little bit of guidance. But sometimes it's really in the tone that you use when you're telling people what to do. Now, if you make it sound like it's a favor to them, I'm more likely to do it. But if you make it sound like it's a demand, I may come after you and your children and burn down your house. Number 2. Now, I'm not sure if you know someone who squirts the entire bottle of ketchup onto their plate or grabs a million napkins out of the napkin dispenser and just throws it all away without using all of it. Those type of people are excessively wasteful. Like, they have no care in the world for the carbon footprint that they're putting on this earth. And let me tell you, it's probably double or triple the amount that other people have. Now, don't get me wrong, I get that whole have it when you need it kind of concept. However, there's a point where you know you won't need that many. Like, how many napkins do you really need for one cheeseburger? I mean, honestly, it's burger and fries. Have you ever needed more than like maybe 2 or 3? Do you honestly need 15 napkins to wipe down your disgusting face? I mean, it's possible that you might. I don't know how you eat, so you could be some just disgusting pig that just like puts your face right into the meal, and you might need 20 or 30 napkins, I guess. In that case, you're not necessarily wasteful. But those people that have like a stack of them and just throw them away, that's wasteful. Now also, I see other people who grab a stack full, but usually it's like old grandmas who like end up putting it in their purse for later, because they need them. They'll need them later, and guess what? They'll probably use them. Actually, you know what? I know they'll use them. So I don't worry about the excessive wastefulness of that, because it's not really wasteful or excessive. They're just taking things because it's free. And that's a whole different pet peeve that I'm not gonna get into, actually. And then finally, number 1, bad drivers. Hey, I don't know if you heard, but there are these things called turn signals on your cars, and they let everyone else around you know which way you're going, instead of just kind of like swerving in front of traffic and causing all kinds of mayhem. Just letting you know, just in case you didn't know, that they exist, because they fucking exist. And they're right here. They're conveniently placed next to the steering wheel too. Like, they're like right there. So like just click it and it works. It's like, it's simple. It's literally like an inch or a half inch away. Like, if you have your hand right there, all you can do is right there. Just little heads up, a little like tip from Chad on how to drive. Now, most of you probably knew that that was there, but for the few that might not have, you learned something. But for the rest of you who don't use it and know it's there, well, go fuck yourself. Also, let's bring up the people who like to ride at my ass when I'm driving. I'm one of those assholes who will slow down the minute I see someone who is on my ass, just to piss you off. I am that guy. And not just slow down. If you get over, I'll get over in front of you. Because I can't stand when people think that they can control the road. I hate that. And now, I know that's a little bit hypocritical, because that's kind of what I'm doing back to them, but you know what? You started it, I'm ending it kind of thing. Like, I won't start a fight, but I will fucking end it. You don't need to be on my ass. If you really, really, really need to go like 20 miles faster than me, then go for it. Go around me. There's always around me. Don't get up on my ass and try to make me go faster, because go screw yourself. I will go 40 on the freeway if I have to. And I'm sure there's people thinking, well, there's the other end of that, but there's not, and you're a terrible person for thinking that. Well, there you go, everybody. That's my 5 annoying things that people do. Let me know what kind of annoying things annoy you. Like, cause I probably could make another 20 episodes of this. So yeah, just let me know in the comments below what annoys you, because I'm sure if you don't share mine, I will at least share some of yours. And don't forget, everybody, I have my social media in the description below, as well as my other channel, WhatsItToYa Productions, where me and Lee and Tim do a bunch of crazy fun challenges and random things that'll make you laugh. So until next time, my little pet peeves.